So what are bearings? Bearings are mostly used to detect the direction. So I can say that bearing is somehow connected with vectors. This is also one of our topic this year. So it is somehow connected with vectors. In bearing, we should know the distance of a point where we are going. Along with the distance, we should know the angle in which we are going. So when we say no direction, direction means angle. Now how all these things work, let us see in an example. So let's say if I have a point A, and from point A I have to go to point B. Firstly, point A to B, there is some distance, and let's say that the distance is 10 kilometer. And you can see that if I want to go from A to B, then there has to be a certain angle in which I have to travel. So to measure that angle, there is a convention that we draw a north line. With respect to a north line, we always measure the angle in clockwise direction. So there are a few important points which you can write separately, that angle is measured with respect to north line. North line is a vertical line, as you can see in the diagram, and it is always measured in clockwise direction. CW means clockwise direction. This is a convention. There is no logic behind it. It's just a thing which we are taking as a reference, and based on this we will do everything. So what do I mean to say by this? Let's say in this example, if the value of theta is 40 degree. So whenever we are having a 2-digit angle, we write like this, 040. You can put degree also, but whenever it's a two-digit angle, you have to write like this. If it is a 3-digit, then you just write those 3 digits only. The angle can never go beyond 3-digit because it is 0 to 360. So we have a general way to write the angles. Now how we will say? So we can say that B is situated at a bearing of 40 degree from A. This is very important. We are writing the initial point in the end from A. We are measuring bearing of point B from A. So we'll say that B is situated at a bearing of 40 degree from A. We can also add this distance also. B is 10 kilometers from A, situated at a bearing of 40 degree from A. Okay, whenever in a question they will ask bearing, it is always angle. Distance is definitely required, but bearing means angle only. So this is all about basics of bearing. We will see further questions to understand the application of this.